We're watching TV on a relaxing day off. Ain't there anything good on? Hey, can you stop changing the channel? Maybe we should just rewatch something. Huh? I know that face. Kiera's image fills up the screen. They were playing an old interview she did. We stopped changing the channels. It's when she won the Olympic gold. Yeah. Her replies are fluid like a pro. She throws in a smile and even cracks a joke now and then. She's really grown up a lot. The Kiera I remember used to be so shy that she'd run away from the interviews. She used to be so cute and innocent. And now? Well, she's definitely smoother. She's your ex, ain't that right? Do you like who she was back then, or who she is now? Well, that's an interesting... There's interesting choices we have here. Wow, okay. I'm baffled. I like how confident she is now. I don't need to be teacher all the time. And you guys can hop through the bases quicker? It's not just stuff like that. Sure. Anyways, it's a pointless question. We broke up 7 years ago. Well, let's go down memory lane then. How were you guys when y'all were dating? How was it? I like you so much. I want to be your girlfriend. Flower Lane 7 years ago. We used to be so sweet and affectionate with each other. Open your mouth wide. Okay. Is it yummy? So yummy. One more bite, please. Were you trying to sneak another hug on me? Can't we cuddle all day today? I won't be able to see you from tomorrow because of the training camp. You know I'm gonna give in if you put it like that. Kiera planted a kiss on the back of my neck. Yes. Should I skip the training? She planted another kiss. I nudged her away with my shoulder. Is the national team hopeful really gonna skip training? I'll go. I know I should go. It was because she couldn't keep her mind off of me. I turned around to face her. I stared straight into her eyes and whispered, "Do you think you'll miss me?" "Yes." "And you'll think about me at night?" "A lot." "Then I should comfort you." "How are you gonna do that?" What? Okay. These two are weird. We'll seduce her by biting her finger. I grabbed her finger, bit it softly, then flicked my eyes up. What's that noise? Like this? She blinked heavily. I loosened the ribbon on the back of my apron, but when I tried to take her upstairs to the bedroom... Huh? I found myself lifted on top of the kitchen table. Wait! I can't. But we can't do it here. We can. Chelsea's visiting home and Alyssa won't be back till tomorrow. Kiera looked at my lips while she talked. She pressed herself hard against my body. I can't win against her, so I gave in. I didn't wipe down the table for this, you know. I'll make sure it was worth the effort. Kiara's warm lips landed. Don't question my choices. She hastily shoved aside the apron to expose my flesh. She dove her face in between. Don't try to wiggle. I'm sorry, I can't read this. I need a moment. The sound of heavy panting filled the kitchen. We conversed with only our lips and bodies from that point. I grabbed her soft hair and pulled her closer. My back hurts. I'm sorry, but we still need to eat dinner. I'll bring it up right away. So we... so we do it on the kitchen table and we eat in bed, I guess. Look at your silly smile. Did you pack everything? Yeah, I don't have much. Good luck in training, and don't hurt yourself. Even if you miss me, you need to stay tough, okay? You're not gonna answer me? She replied with her weak nods. I'm sure she'll be fine. It's not her first session after all. Was I mistaken to think that way? It was the second day of our training camp. While I got ready for bed late at night. Your phone's ringing. At this time. Hello? Dizzy, do you miss me? That's random. Quick, tell me you miss me. Looks like this puppy's up to something. Yes, of course. I knew it. That's why I'm here. What? Come out. I'm in front of the house. The phone call ended. Niji! It was a clear night without a single breeze. Kaira was really standing outside. Why are you here? I snuck out. No one's gonna know as long as I'm back before the wake-up call. Are you serious? It was only a 2-hour cab ride. You're being so reckless. I was gonna say more, but what caught my eye was the dark bruises up and down her arm and legs. What happened to you? It's 'cause of training. But they don't hurt at all. I'm okay. Kaira grabbed me into her embrace. I just wanted to be like this with you. Even just for a moment. And I can't even scold her. The only thing I did was gently rub her back. We stood affectionately like that for some time. Okay, I need to go back now. Already? You were just getting upset that she was there in the first place. I need to go now to her right before morning. Oh, right. I'm sorry. We shared a reluctant kiss and a quick grasp of hands. When I reached the door, I turn around. I need to see her one more time. As expected, Kaira was standing there looking at me. It's cold. You should go inside. Okay? When I closed the door and stepped into the living room, I got a short message from Kaira. I'm glad the weather report was wrong. Sleep well, Digi. The weather report. I checked it right away. It was useless to check it at the end of the day, but what it said was 60% chance of a strong storm in the evening. It was forecasting a thunderstorm. Oh. Whoa. She's so cool. Aren't you scared of thunder? You can't even sleep during storms, right? So she came all the way because she was worried? Yeah, that's right. Damn, that's touching. Yeah, I was touched too, but I couldn't be happy about it back then. Thunder and lightning can come your way anytime. There would always be a reason to turn Kiara away from me. Why? What were you so worried about? Because of that 60% she had with me, she was turning down 100% of what she could accomplish. And she would have kept choosing me. That girl was just too nice. She had too many things that should have been her priority instead. But she always put me first. Couldn't have been easy for ya. Yeah. I felt like maybe I wasn't teaching her how to have a healthy relationship. Okay. Unlike the other two, I can kinda agree with this one. Especially when she puts it like that. On the screen, the reporter was asking Kiara the last question. Since you're so popular, you must have a lot of people that want to ask you out. Do you really want to know? Should I change the channel? No, don't. I'm curious. I want to hear a reply. I don't know why, but I do. I swallowed unconsciously. Of course I'm curious. Then keep being curious. I like to keep my personal life private. That's okay, right? She wiggled her eyebrows. She managed to completely avoid answering any tricky questions. Wow, she knows what she's doing. I felt my body slumping. Let's change the channel. Yeah, let's watch something else. Alright. The channel flipped to an old comedy episode. I wish I could flip my mind that easily. Memories of her were replaying themselves over and over in my mind. The nights had grown longer this season. The date that night was unexpected. A date? Here? Right now? It was our anniversary, but we had to postpone our trip to the ocean because Kaira had a match. She arrived late at night and called me up to the roof. Yeah, let's go on a date, even like this. You said you wanted to do this. She pulled out a small firework from her bag. Oh, that. Setting off sparklers was the most romantic thing to do at night at the beach. I even borrowed a lighter. I did good, right? She laughed like a puppy wanting a praise. So silly. We'll play with the fireworks. Okay, but only for a bit. I worried that the cold night breeze wouldn't be good for Kiara's body. After a few tries, we finally lit up the sparklers. I think it'll work this time. Oh, it's working! The stick began to crackle and emit light. Little sparks fell down like grains of sand. It's not as fancy as I thought it'd be. I wanted to create a romantic mood. Her shoulders slumped and her voice wavered. Her tall form holding that tiny little sparkler was romantic nonetheless. It was so pretty. Huh? Right now, just everything. A quizzical look appeared on her face. but I ignored it. I swooped in and captured Kaira's lips with mine. Kaira wrapped her arm around my waist and pulled me closer. The sound of the sparkler in our entwined lips felt so warm. It was all because of her. It was because it was Kaira whom I loved. As our lips left each other's, I suddenly felt shy. I buried my face into her arms. I hid my face into her embrace. Are you feeling shy? You're so pretty, and so cute, and so lovely. She whispered sweet words into my ears on purpose. I loved how good she is with her words, but... cold. I swatted away the hand that crawled into my clothes. Ow! Bad hand. For some reason, I felt chilly. Maybe it's because our hands were cold. Should we head down now? Yeah, sure. We headed downstairs together. I rubbed her frozen ears and cheeks. Frozen ears and cheeks. The next morning when I opened my eyes, no wonder I was so cold. My head ached and my body felt heavy. I definitely had the flu. Oh. The space next to me was empty. I guess she went jogging. I had momentarily forgotten that she had another match today. I sent her a text with a fuzzy head. Can you give me some cold medicine on your way back? I think I have the flu. I can't get out of bed. I'd probably feel better after a nap. I weakly pulled up the blankets on top of me. A hand on my forehead pulled me from a deep sleep. She does have a fever. What should we do? Should we call an ambulance? No, it's not that bad. Let's check for some medicine, and let's get some soup delivered. Okay. I raised my body groggily. I'm okay. I told Kaira too. She called us for help, 'cause she's in a competition right now. She's competing? I hurriedly checked my messages. There were several unread texts from her. Digi, are you okay? I'm sorry, I didn't see this till now. Are you super sick? Digi? I could feel the urgency and worry in her text. There were even 2 missed calls. She called us just before she was supposed to begin. She asked us to take care of you. Thank God. I'm glad she didn't skip her match because of me. No way. She wouldn't do something that stupid, even though she does stupid things sometimes. Sorry, I worried you guys for nothing. Oh, don't worry. It's okay. We have some soup and go back to sleep. I'll bring up the heated blanket. Thanks, Alyssa. I then lied down again, but after some time, the door opened again and... Digi? It was Kaira, who was supposed to be in a match. How bad is it? Did you take the medicine? I could hear the other housemates' voices behind her. What's happened with her match then? I just saw online that she threw away the match. The only thing reflected in Kiara's dark eyes was me. Let me help you up. I'm taking you to the hospital. It was like she could see nothing but me. This isn't right. I knew that I couldn't let things continue this way. Feeling the fever wrap around my head, Oh. Let's just start crying. Maybe it was because I felt so weak. I hated that I began to cry first. You're crying. She was helpless and didn't know what to do. Even then, she was still apologizing. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I knew how important this match was, and I knew what she'd given up to come here. I couldn't look into her kind, naive eyes anymore. Kaira, I buried my face into my hands. I can't do this anymore. What do you mean? You're losing your way because of me. It's like you're blind. What? I keep ruining you. All my inner thoughts were rushing out of me. Stop it. Just don't say anything. And like, it's even worse because the other two are like, should be still there, right? Because they were like right behind her as she was going into the room. That's when I laid my final blow. My head hurt and I felt like fainting, but it was something I had to do. Let's break up. That was how Kaira and I broke up. So that was that. Wait, I think I saw that article. Was it that match to see who qualified for the national team? Yeah, it was. She couldn't compete internationally that season. They said it was because she was injured. Yeah, that's what went out officially. I was worried because she had a bit of a slump after, but she pulled through. What? Looks like you still keep checking up on her, since you know everything. I felt like I got caught sneaking around. Now was the perfect time to change the subject. Hey, pass me the remote. There's something I want to watch. Here you go. I forcibly pressed down on the button. We even get a flashback for her? Okay. I'm here again. I was always simple-minded. My body acted before me. It was no different when I was in love. If I miss you, there's no stopping me from coming your way. It was the last class of the day, so the center was pretty empty. I was glad there was no one who recognized me, but it's kinda boring. Was that how puppies feel when they wait for their owners? Just as I was wandering around trying to find her voice. Dinner? Tonight? I heard a familiar voice coming from the lounge. It's Digi. Digi was holding a coffee in her hand while talking to someone. Yeah, do you have time? No, I have plans. I'm going to a movie, then dinner. It's like you're going on a date. It's a date? I wanted to reach out and kiss that shy face of hers, but wait, not yet. I waited nervously, as if I had a surprise present for her. Remember that movie I told you about? That's what we're watching. Ah, the one with your favorite composer? Yeah, I need to buy the soundtrack album when it comes out. I see. I need to keep this one in mind. While writing it down just in case I forgot, I heard something unexpected. Hey, Digi, about your boyfriend. Huh? I don't think he's a good guy. You're always alone whenever I see you. I think he's making you lonely. Oh, so that's why she was being like that. He crossed the line, and I should have been furious. I should have been. Alone? Lonely. Those words stabbed me like a knife. Like a critical strike in a match. Then what about you? Are you saying you want to be there for me? To be honest, yeah. I see. So that's how you felt. Digi finished her drink and folded the empty cup in half. I know you can't help how you feel, but I hoped it wouldn't be like that. Digi, I'm leaving. Why did I unconsciously hide myself? Why did I take her call outside and pretend I hadn't been there? I felt like I had lost. How was the movie? It was fun. The music was good. Really? I thought so too. Let's watch movies more often. Let's go on more dates and spend more time together. No, you don't need to push yourself. This is so funny, because she's letting Kiera know, like, you don't have to push yourself so much to be with me, because I know you're busy and you have your own life. But with Alyssa, she was all like, Alyssa, you're not spending enough time with me. You're special. I knew from the start we couldn't have an ordinary relationship. So you don't need to feel bad. I couldn't tell her. I couldn't tell her that I felt more anxious than sorry. I was scared that someone was going to take her away if I wasn't around. Okay. And occasionally, very occasionally, I wanted to be an ordinary couple instead of being a special individual. It was a mental slump. These people swarmed around me as if I was holding on to their Olympic gold medal. Digi was more important to me than any of these things. And of all the damn things, that conversation from the lounge still loomed in my mind. She feels lonely because of me. My heart beat more anxiously. It felt wrong for me to be in the arena. I wanted to leap out of here, but... Kiera, your precision's off. Precision's off. You need to stay calm and focused. Come on. Yes, sir. The anxiety was eating me alive. The night I raced home to hold her in my arms, I made up my mind as I saw her retreating back. I need to do everything I can. I can do it. If I could be more diligent, if I could be just a little stronger, that I could be by her side and make sure she doesn't feel lonely. This was the only way that a simple person like me could love her. When did it all go so wrong? My choice was a total mistake. By the time I'd come to my senses, I found that I lost everything. I dropped my fencing sword in the dark arena. I'm nothing now. I didn't get drafted on the national team, and I couldn't even be a good girlfriend. My tears come belatedly. Today. Just for today. I curled into myself, hugged my knees, and cried quietly. I still didn't regret that terrible choice I made. No thanks.